came to Jesus, they said, it looks like it's not going to, it ain't looking too good. He said, no, this is not, don't worry about this. He went to his disciples, the people that were with him. Sometimes people that are with you won't even understand. Y'all are going to talk to me. He went to his disciples and he said, we got to go see Lazarus because he's asleep. And this is what his disciples said. They said, if he's just asleep, he'll get up. If he's asleep, we don't need to go to him. Because if you go to him, you put your life in jeopardy. You know they want to kill you, but he already said he was going to go so that God can get some glory. I've come to tell some of you, God is coming down your aisle right where you are. Somebody said you wasn't going to make it this time. Somebody meant to kill and destroy you. Somebody lied on you, talked about you, cheated you. Somebody said you will never be no good. And you know what? You started believing in yourself. You started telling yourself you were no good. Now you're hiding behind a whole lot of stuff. Your hurts, your pain. You're trying to get rid of it. I'm going to tell you, you want to get rid of it, you better get some praise on it. Not only praise on it, you need to get the word on it. But the word will take care of it. And everybody said, look. If he's asleep, Jesus, we don't need to go. Jesus was like, come on, y'all can't even hear what I'm trying to say. Let me just tell you plain. He's dead. Now do y'all understand? He's dead. Because that's the way you see it. But the way I see it, he's just asleep. Most of the time, dead folk don't get back up. But if you're just asleep, all you need somebody to do is call your name. Now, sometimes if you were in my household, but not me, and you heard your name called and didn't get up, you would know that you were told to get up by some cold water. Oh, I'm sorry, kids don't get that today. I'm sorry. That's abuse, I forgot. But he said, y'all hold on, musician, I'm trying to hear this. He said, listen now, he's dead. He said, so we got to go to where he's at. And he made his way to get to where his friend Lazarus was at. But when he was on his way, he was met by Mary. See, some of y'all are trying to figure out, where is Jesus? How come he has not shown up yet? How come he has not come to my house? Where is he? And he's like, hold on, I'm coming. But he's getting interrupted by some folks on his way. That's right. Come on now. Some of y'all need to know if he said he's coming, he's coming. That's right. And I want you to know that delay don't mean deny. Remember when he was on his way to Jairus' house and he was going there to take care of some business, but there was a woman that had an issue of blood that came up behind him and touched his garment and delayed him from getting to Jairus' house, and he turned around and said, who touched me? I'm wondering today if he's turning around asking you who touched me. And if I were you, I'd lift my hand and say, I did. I touched you. I'm the one. I've been trying to touch you all week long, but today I feel like I'm touching you. Here, Daddy, here I am. I touched you. Can't you see me? I'm sitting here in this aisle. Can't you see me? Folks looking at me like something wrong with me, praising you. But I needed to touch you so I can have an encounter with you. I need an encounter with you, God. I need an encounter with you. But he was delayed by Mary. He told Mary, she said, listen, don't worry about it. I'm coming. And he'll be all right. Everything's going to be fine. The sickness is not unto death. Didn't I tell you all that? Don't worry about it. And she said, Master, as he was going again, the other sister came and said, if you only had been here. If you only had been here, Jesus, my brother, he would not have died. If you had only been, anybody ever been in that place that Jesus, if you had only been here, if you had been here last week, God, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. Anybody? You end up holding God accountable. If you had showed up, God, Pastor, where's God now? You told me to pray. You told me to be faithful. Give. I do the extras around the church. But where are you now, God? Pastor Ted, you're on your way. How long will it take you to get here? I know y'all ain't never talked like that.
Come on, Pastor.
How long is it going to take you? I've been waiting. I've been saved for 30-some years, and it seems like I'm still waiting for you.
Come on, man of God. Come on, make it point.
I hear Jesus saying, if I had showed up for you when you wanted me to, the magnitude of your blessing wouldn't be that great. And if I had showed up when you wanted me to, I wouldn't have got no glory, because I know there's some things that you want that other people can bless you with. But if you wait long enough, you'll realize nobody can get you what I can give. If you wait long enough, I know you cry sometimes. I know you said, God, I don't know how you're going to do it. And he said, look, if you just hang in there, I'm going to bless you with so much you ain't going to know what to do with it. I'm going to give you the press down. I'm going to make sure it's shaking together. You only coming to have church, and I want it to start running over kind of blessing. But you got to learn how to wait. Because if you can wait on me. You can wait on me. And not be in a hurry. When I get there, it's going to be all right. And he gets a little closer to where Lazarus was. I believe they said it took about 4 days for him to get there. Tell your neighbor, if he had got there in 3 days, if he had got there in 3 days, they would have said that maybe a musician or somebody did some kind of phony stuff. If he had gotten there in 2 days, they might have said Lazarus really wasn't dead. Sometimes God is allowing you to go through some stuff so that when it's all said and done, there'll be no excuses. Nobody will get the glory. You won't say, look what Pastor D did, look what New Vision did, look what the prayer team did. No. If you wait long enough and he shows up, it's going to be on time. So he gets there and there are folk crying. They're crying. They say, ain't that the man right there that raised the dead and healed the sick, and look at his friend in that tomb dead? Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I come to serve notice that everybody crying around me need to stop their crying. Don't get sad for me. Put your shovels away. Tell the pallbearers we don't need them. Cancel the funeral services. Y'all ain't coming to help me. Brother Thomas, we don't need no embalming right now. Not on this case. I know it was diagnosed a certain way, and I know it looked a certain way, but the King of Glory, I said the King of Glory is stepping on the scene now. There's no autopsy needed. Let me finish so we can go home. He said, I'm here now. I got this. And he said, listen, I need somebody to move the stone that y'all placed in front of his tomb. Have you ever felt like somebody put something in front of your life and you can't get out? And you've been pushing on it, and you've been pushing on it, and yet you can't get out. And you've been just waiting for some help. And every time somebody passed by, you said, well, they ain't strong enough. I don't want to talk to them. If I tell them how I got behind here, they're going to go back and tell the person that God to help me get in here. Everybody talking to me. Got yourself locked in a place behind this stone. And he said, I need somebody to move the stone. And the reason why he needed somebody to move the stone, because there's some things in your life that you're going to need some people to help you with. See, some of you want to get out, but you don't want nobody to help you. Some of you want to live and you're surviving behind the stone. Are y'all hearing me? And God said, I'm going to send you some help, but you don't want the help because you've already determined what type of help you want.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Are y'all hearing me? Listen, hear me today. Some of y'all run with some good people, but they can't help you. Y'all ain't like
Come on, Pastor.
Some of y'all got some good friends. I'm talking about saved friends. I'm talking about unsaved friends. But they can't help you get out of where you are. Matter of fact, they locked up with you. It's a terrible thing that all the people you depend on, everybody that you love, those that you confide in, the ones that you pray with on the phone at night, the ones that go out with you and all that kind of stuff, eat dinner, party in the club, all that, all y'all locked behind the same stone.
Come on, Pastor. Tell it.
You better not throw nothing at me this morning. I'll throw something back at you. Glory, somebody say glory. See, you need somebody on the other side of the stone. You need a believer on the other side.
Yes.
To get everybody out.
Yes.
Because if they move the stone, sister, girl, brother, man, everybody coming out.
Come on, Pastor.
He said, go ahead and move the stone out of the way. And then the talkers started talking. Don't y'all move that stone. He been dead for 4 days. He stinks right now behind that stone. Tell your neighbor it'll get stinky behind the stone. Tell your neighbor as long as you hide behind that rock and in that cave, come on, it'll start stinking in there. Oh, but I know a man. I know a God. He don't smell, but everybody else is smelling. I'm glad you're here today, Sister Judy. I feel my help from this corner today. Not only that, she just had another grandbaby, so she I'm glad you're up here today. I got your help. Because one of your baby boys just got married yesterday, so I know you can go. Why them ladies standing up there? Because they trying to stop y'all from putting the rock in front of me. Making sure y'all don't try to lock me behind inside this tomb. They're trying to make sure that the rock is moved so that we can get liberated in here today. So that you can be free. Come on, tell your neighbor, I'm trying to be free. He looked at the stone and he said, move the stone. And I just came today and we're getting ready to go home, that Jesus has come to the place where you have been inside of that tomb hurting for a long time. Some of you just been, wow, it's so real, it's so real, it's so real. I understand. We're good right now, sir, for a minute. We give us, I feel like somebody might want to sow a seed again. Somebody that didn't sow a seed. When the grounds are good, you sow seed. Somebody said, why y'all putting money on the altar? This ain't for the preacher. This ain't nothing. No, that's for you. Because a good seed, when it's planted into good ground, it'll bring a harvest. And sometimes you just got to know when the ground is right. Somebody said, man, I don't agree with all that stuff. You don't have to agree. Keep your seed.
Yep.
Sometimes the reason why we don't get no release because we hold on to everything. No, they're talking to me. I know what I'm talking about. Somebody get a seed real quick. Get a seed real quick. Get a seed real quick.